With the summer travel season quickly approaching, have you put the final touches on your vacation plans?
Well, artificial intelligence may help you plan the perfect getaway, and Michael Yoshida joins us now with more on how this technology is impacting travel planning. Hey, Michael.
Hey, good afternoon, Courtney and Alex. It can be stressful and time-consuming to try and research locations and put an itinerary together. Some of us, maybe we rely on travel blogs or even a travel agent. But with artificial intelligence now playing such a bigger role in our lives, could AI also help in planning that summer escape?
From flights to hotels and activities, trip planning can be a lot.
AI is really wonderful in doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
Gabriela Garcia has organized several family vacations using artificial intelligence.
Helping source ideas, helping with organization.
ChatGPT can help with research and brainstorming, Hopper for hotel and flight prices, Mindtrip for itineraries. There are a whole host of other platforms and apps you can choose from too. Garcia says no matter which you use, be specific and remember.
It doesn't take into account things like mood or weather or if you're going to be hungry between certain activities.
That personal touch is why travel agent Alexis Williams says even with AI growing in popularity, her business continues to thrive.
AI can come and give her ideas like this is their itinerary and this is it, and now you need to go here and book it. See, I'm going to do all that booking for you.
Travel bloggers feeling the rise of smart tech too.
I wrote a blog post about a destination that I don't think anybody wrote about. And then I looked it up on ChatGPT and I found very similar information.
Chris Oberman says providing nuance and perspectives a machine can't is key, but also acknowledges AI is here to stay and now another
piece of the puzzle in the whole decision process. You read something on a blog and maybe you ask something like ChatGPT as well. And then from that information, you base your next trip.
In Washington.
And those we spoke with say as great as it is to have a full itinerary, maybe travel and hotel options laid out for you in just a matter of seconds, you should always take that extra step, maybe try and actually talk to a real person before booking or arriving on that vacation. Make sure that the expectation and what's laid out for you by the AI on that screen is just as great in reality when you arrive on that summer trip as well. Alex, Courtney.
And Michael, you recently tried planning a trip with AI, so what did you find out?
Yeah, so we were curious how this might work. We put in a prompt to two different of these AI planners to an area I know well. I used to live and work in Boston, and this is what we came up with for a two-day summer trip itinerary. You can see two different layouts there on the left and the right. One of these AI planners, full paragraphs going into detail about options of where to go, where to stay, different hotel options. The other one there on the right, a little more detailed. You can expand some of those things. But again, it was interesting because I know this city pretty well. If you went on your own searching, you probably would just do a top 10 restaurants, top 10 activities, and you would get similar information. But again, all of this presented to us in a matter of seconds. In doing this story, it kind of comes across as a way to maybe get that great framework for a trip. But again, probably want to go and do your own due diligence once you get some of these responses from these AIs. But definitely, again, very interesting and something that's becoming more and more prevalent. It seems like a lot more of these AI options keep appearing every day and every week.
Interesting indeed, Michael. We thank you for that report. After the break, millions of people in Spain and Portugal dealing with a massive power outage.
And a local high school hosts an event to encourage seniors to register to vote.
Now, KTBS 3 News continues.
Welcome back into our next half hour. I'm Alex Anderson.
And I'm Courtney Buds. Thanks for staying with us. Well, millions are without electricity in most of Spain, Portugal, and parts of France. A massive power outage has knocked out subways, phone lines, traffic lights, ATMs, and even airports had to suspend operations.
The Madrid Open was also plunged into darkness due to the power outage. Authorities in Spain are investigating to determine what caused it. Foreign correspondent Marcus Moore has the latest.
This massive power outage hit around noontime as people were going about their daily lives. Then, in an instant, much of the normal routine came to a halt. With the power going out across the region, we're talking about millions of people affected in Spain, Portugal, and parts of France. The subway and train system stopped working. We saw images of people walking on foot through dark subway tunnels. The airport's also a mess, with flights severely delayed because of the power situation. Travelers were left stranded in the terminals there. And sporting events like the Madrid Open tennis match was stopped. And I spoke to a resident in Spain who told me that it was essentially chaos on the roads as well because traffic lights stopped working. Officials had urged people to stay home so as to avoid adding any further gridlock or additional risks. And there's no clear answer right now as to what may have caused the power to go out, but officials say there's no indication at this point that this was the result of a cyber attack. One official is quoted as saying that there were oscillations in the flow of power to the grid, which led to this massive outage. Marcus Moore, ABC News, London.
All eyes are on the conclave to select the new Pope. Catholic cardinals today set May 7th as the start date for the conclave to elect Pope Francis's successor. The secret voting was delayed a few days so the cardinals get to know one another better before they are hidden away in the Sistine Chapel. Many cardinals cited the desire to continue Francis's pastoral focus on people who were marginalized and against war. But conservatives may be more focused on forging unity and refocusing the church back to core doctrines emphasized by previous popes rather than continuing Francis's social justice focus. Some cardinals express confidence that the decision will be a quick one. And right now, SPD is hosting a press conference to tell the public about a multi-agency operation this week. It's aimed at executing outstanding arrest warrants and addressing critical public safety issues. You can watch the live stream on KTBS.com and KTBS Plus. KTBS 3's Sydney Lane will have more from the presser later tonight.
Weather update for you here on your Monday as you look live right now outside in Natchitoches, Louisiana. Got a little bit of some cloud cover there. Every once in a while the camera starts moving around because it is a little bit breezy. Look way back there on the far left. You'll be able to see the American flags there waving there for you in the wind. But again, seeing a little bit of sunshine filter on through. As far as any rain or anything like that going on, not really. Willis Knight Mega 3 Doppler radar got a few returns coming up just outside of the Arklatex, so it's not a big concern for us for the short term. As far as any rain, I'll watch McCurtain County or Red River County to see if we were able to see anything there, but right now it doesn't amount to much of anything. Temperatures for you around the area, 85 degrees in Hope, 85 in Atlanta, 80 in Mount Pleasant, 84 degrees in Magnolia, Arkansas. Temperatures also for you on the warm side, 85 in Mansfield, 84 in Shreveport, 86 degrees in Manning, 85 degrees in San Augustine. So that's over in East Texas area. So if you got some plans to be out this evening, temperatures are going to be up there in the 80s, but then we will start to cool on off, but it's not going to cool off a lot. Temperatures maybe get down into the upper 60s by tomorrow morning. I'll have more details on your forecast straight ahead.
All right, Patrick, thank you. Caddo Parish Public Schools is holding its annual high school voter registration day. The event was at Byrd High School in the auditorium there. It kicked off this morning with the Pledge of Allegiance and a welcoming from school officials. Student leaders also spoke about the importance of young voter participation.
All across Caddo Parish, high school seniors are registering to vote, and we're just emphasizing not only filling out the registration form and becoming a voter, but also the importance of being an active voter. We're wanting them to take all the knowledge that they're learning throughout their high school experience, be an informed citizen, and be an active participant in the voting process.
There are several opportunities to register, like when you get your driver's license, or you can do so online.